Hi Taurus, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a timeless tarot reading. I can already tell you this is about a specific connection. So thank you for tuning in. And I do want to remind you this is general, so just take what resonates. But I appreciate your love and support by liking, commenting, and of course subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. As you can see, I'm just cleansing the energy thoroughly before we begin pulling some cards, but I did channel two messages quite easily before pressing record. And the first one was they smile when they think about you. And the second one was it is meant to be. It is meant to be. And I genuinely, excuse me, felt, they're saying quite nice. I felt good when I channeled those messages. It feels like a simple kind of connection that will lead to a lot of complexity in a beautiful, kind of colorful way. I feel like there was a reason why I was meant to choose this watercolor tarot. We're also going to pull some oracle as well, but let's see what we get from the tarot first. They smell good, and I feel like that's important to you. I totally get that. I have Taurus in my chart, but I feel as if you are recognizing that they check off a lot of the boxes that you require at this point along your path, from with all of the unsatisfying connections or just ones that weren't fully fulfilling or satisfying in certain ways. And smell is coming up for a reason, okay? But it's not the only box they're checking off. Just simply good looking, I also feel the need to say. What else do we have for Taurus in regards to this connection? The Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. I do sense that for some drawn to this reading, there's a tower moment that has to take place with somebody else for this to thrive or to actually come to be, or you're just being pushed to recognize why somebody specific in the past or multiple other connections didn't work out. Everything's happening the way it's meant to. I feel as if you also are attracting so many suitors or so many options at this time, that you manifesting them, I feel the need to say, that you will have to sort of shoo some of them away, all right? Because you're intuitively going to feel, if you haven't already, that this person is meant to be in your situation. You just simply want to get to know them, and you just, again, feel good when you're thinking about them, communicating with them. Their social media intrigues you. Okay, go to a party together for some, but I do feel as if you're recognizing that the wheel is churning for you. Okay, a dog will come into play, whether they have one, you have one, or it just sparks a moment within the connection, even if it's not one of your pets. But anyways, I do feel as if, okay, multiple dogs for some, but I do sense the wheel is turning for you when it comes to the progressing of this connection. I sense that you're recognizing that one past option or past person that you dated or considered was a snake in the grass. For some of you, you barely began this connection and you were just protected in one way, if not multiple ways, okay, by spirit. There's also going to be a level of honesty within this connection, and you're being pushed to be completely honest with oneself in regards to how they make you feel, what you actually want. And I feel like there's a natural level of honesty between the two of you in regards to what you're looking for, in regards to what bothers you even, and when it comes to habits and stuff of that nature. And I feel like a level of honesty will unravel organically over time, if it hasn't started already, when it comes to you guys sharing what you've been through in the past with other people, with work. I feel like you're very different in a lot of ways, but opposites can attract, but you're very similar in other ways. You'll soon, if you haven't already started, to discover that about each other. I feel like there are going to be moments where spirit works through you to improve the connection, and also on their end. But I also feel like you're going to have mirroring moments where they reflect back to you, and you'll do this to them occasionally, without meaning to. It's just that kind of healthy connection bouncing back where you're being reminded in a very simplistic or just healthy manner that you shouldn't be saying something like that, or you shouldn't be responding like that, or you know what I'm saying? Even if it doesn't have to do directly with that with the connection. It could be with your career, with coworkers, you name it, family, or whatever the case may be. But I just feel like you're going to be celebrating. Now, I do feel like it's a connection where you don't feel the need to rush it with the Knight of Pentacles, and you may feel like it's taken forever to come in, right? Or just has had its, for a select few, it's had some dry moments, right? Where you both stepped away from the connection, or one of you did. And even if that's not the case, I just feel like things are going to progress in an organic, natural way. Sometimes you'll be at a loss for words and then it'll just come to be. But I do feel like you're being noticed for this connection, okay? Things are just lining up. They're showing me a rainbow. This could definitely be a same-sex connection, but it doesn't have to be, but I do feel like regardless, by seeing that rainbow and the way I laid out the cards, there's just a very happy way about this connection, okay? A very joyful, sort of peaceful way about the connection. And I'm getting the sign of a Virgo and potentially another Taurus, or a Virgo and a Taurus, right? But I do feel like you're being pushed to recognize or remember that you do well with this specific sign as far as connecting. I feel like a past relationship and or a past friendship or multiple will come into mind because you connected with them well. And I feel like that connection will help you make the best out of this one, okay? Even though they're not the same person, all right? Remembering that every individual, every soul within a specific sign is different, okay? Even if they share some traits and ways of being. I do feel as if you're just noticing that your ships are coming in, okay? And this is one of them. Something about your voice echoing or your voice just being expressed, taking a focus. What else do we have? We're pulling from the Kipper deck. Okay, we have the Coffin card. I feel like there's going to be a focus at times on what's been put to rest. I feel like you're also just feeling as if a lack of love in your situation in your life is being put to rest, okay? I also do feel like there's going to be speaking between the two of you at some point, if there hasn't already, in regards to spirituality, some creepy subjects, right? I do feel like tropical weather or just nice weather is coming into play, or comfortable weather for you guys individually. Speaking upon what you enjoy doing, okay? Your hobby is coming into play. And I do sense that you'll have a lot of similarities and differences when it comes to those. And that's totally fine. I feel like they'll open your eyes to new ways of thinking, or just new ways of moving through your day potentially, even though you may not be completely open to it, okay? I do feel like they are going to change the way you function a little bit. Yeah, wow, as I struggle. You might get a little bit giddy, a little bit nervous. Don't be surprised if there are butterflies in your stomach when you meet up with them for the first time, or you see them again, or you receive a message. I feel like butterflies as well coming into play. The transformation of this union will feel quite natural again and just right. Some of you, this is going to lead to marriage, okay? But I feel like either way, this is symbolizing a commitment in one way, shape, or form. Wow, and we have courthouse at the bottom. But I do feel like it's a very spiritual connection. It's meant for success, okay? Regardless of how long it lasts or how far you guys take it. But I do feel like there's a level of commitment in one way, shape, or form. And you're being pushed to recognize that putting a label on it in this case won't damper things or overcomplicate. It'll make things move in the right direction, okay? Some of you looking for a further commitment, like an engagement or marriage. So do expect that if that's what you're trying to manifest at this time. But for those who are in the early stages, I really feel like this person is looking for the same kind of commitment you are as well, right? Okay, to call you my boyfriend or to call you my girlfriend, I know that sounds corny, but it's true. And I feel like that in this connection, you're going to notice that sudden wealth just comes to be, Okay. Luck is on your side with connecting with them. Luck is on your side when it comes to um, uh, acquiring other levels of wealth when with them or when connected to them. Okay. They're saying view this connection as a level of wealth in and of itself. They're going to enhance the luck that you've been experiencing recently or will more so moving forward. Okay. They're meant to be moving forward a wealthy individual in touch with their masculine side or already are. Okay. I feel like they're well dressed, take care of their body, their skin, but don't have to overdo it in order to do so. And I really feel like for some, there's a house that's coming into play, whether you're meant to purchase a house with them, okay, or already have, or you are meeting up at one of your houses to bond further. Okay, there's something you'll learn about your own transformation when you're at their house. That's for some of you. I do feel like there's this. They're saying this is a gate to love. This is a gate to success that you haven't experienced for a while or just in general. And I really do feel like they're just meant to be on your pathway. People are going to start to see that things are changing for you for the better because you've decided to connect with them. As I'm seeing the number 11 again, as we surpassed 11 minutes, I do feel like there's going to be a very important message coming in that's going to spark a transition, a level of progress with this connection. Allow for yourself to recognize or to remember you deserve this, okay? And so do they. You guys are meant to be connected, all right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light and luck for this connection, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Taurus.